welcome to Irwindale Speedway, qualifying underway for our figure 8 race. That's right, we're going figure 8 racing, just because we can. A little bit of chaos this week for the Cave City Truck Series, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. Want more information on our leagues, check out dgsracing.com. Times are starting to roll in. Mike Edwards, fastest on the board. Now Lucas Hoytsma jumps up to the top in the 97. No one's surprised there. Lucas always a factor in these races. Big time sliding those rear tires going across for his second lap time. See if he picks up. He lost time with all that break of traction. Colin Teague sets the second quickest time on his second lap. He'll go to second, as we mentioned. Montrose sits third now. Sean Purcell, Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers, Jeremy Scherer. Second quick right now. Just gonna send it, staff. Perfect. He's got caution on the tailgate. He's not warning nobody in front of him. He's warning them all behind him. This is the most junkyard truck ever, and I am here for it. Scherer with the 8th qualifying spot. Got the dirt all over it. That's beautiful. This is a beautiful truck, Jeremy. Will Spark 8th. Corey Deal, 6th truck. Qualified 4th. The second lap he spun it out. Check in on Blake. Adam with the prime. Appreciate you. 1.5 years. How many laps is that? A lot. A lot, my friend. 2 Twitch babies. Appreciate you, my guy. So we watch Blake Giglio. Goes 11th. See what he's able to do on lap 2. Cody Cleaver with the Prime Gaming. Everyone throwing down the Prime. We have a Prime Gaming hype train. How cool is that? 3 Prime Gaming subs jumping in on a hype train. Appreciate you guys. That's awesome. Blake not able to improve on lap 2 as he spins it out, so he'll be 11th on the starting grid. Looks like our last 3 trucks are not interested in qualifying, so we got 2 minutes to sit here and look at a whole lot of nothing. We'll see if Elston's still out there practicing. There we go. Scott giving us something to look at. Thank you, Scott. This is going to be entertaining. We got 2 heats and then a main. So 30 trucks will make the main, but we don't have more than 30, so we should be everyone in the field at 22 entries for tonight's race. The driver with the least amount of incident points with the most laps completed kind of deal. The best scorer out of this formula we created will have a $30 prize tonight. We also are giving away Cave dollars if you're in Cave City. Giving away 25 Cave bucks. Lots going on tonight. Let's make sure our giveaway command is good while we got a minute. Just watching Scott roll around. Scott spins it out. Final minute is just going to tick off with us looking at nothing. There's nobody on track to look at. We'll look at the layout. There you go. Big figure 8 track. I say big because, well, it is a giant 8. Not so much because the track is large. Doing our last minute checks on commands here. Okay, good. That should be correct then. If we do this. Perfect. So that's our giveaway. Let me get the giveaway going over on Nightbot. Much to do, much to see. Get Nightbot rocking here. What's the giveaway word? Cave City, yeah. We're working on it, Sammy. Working on it. Doesn't want me to be logged in for some reason. Oh, it's heat time. Hot dog. Trucks are getting on track. We're getting set for heat number 1. Have a 10-lap heat. Still trying to get the giveaway going. Let the mods be eligible. Why not? They're good people. Keyword. Here we go. And
alright guys, let's have some fun.
let's have some
Heat
fun.
races will determine starting position. You got 10 laps or 10 minutes. It should be 10 laps since there's no
Right.
caution. So
Sammy, do it again.
have fun.
Do it again, Sammy. Should be working now. Hunter's in. There we go. Hunter's on track and getting in the giveaway. Beautiful. Yep, Sammy is in. There we go. So it's working. Good, good. That'll be all race long. We'll do the giveaway at the end, or near the end. If we get out of, we don't have any cautions, so we should be able to do it at the end. Good luck to everybody. We got an 8-truck Heat 1. If Will Asherbrenner gets on track. Lucas Hoitzma, Corey Deal, Sean Purcell, Jeremy Scherer, Bill Rivard, Scott Elston, Patsy Catalano, and if he gets on track, Will Asherbrenner. That will be the 8 trucks in Heat number 1, 10-lap heat. Give us time to get used to how the cameras are working. Appreciate everybody starting off that hype train. That was awesome. Nice little surprise for a Thursday in this lovely September. We are going to do a sub giveaway by the end of the month.
Hey, Bam. Hey. Come on.
Corey learned how to count.
Nathan Harper.
Wow. Sounds like Corey wants to make a trade. Matt Banky getting in on the giveaway. Mountains on the giveaway. Mountains, we need to get in there and get you playing again. So I've been having a blast in there. We are rolling. You said you got some days off, right? Let's do it. Don't go in there and be a giant jackass this time. Everyone hated you so much. Imagine, cop killer your first day. Well, this should be entertaining. Of course, the scenic wants to be all zoomed in. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Goes behind the scoreboard. Oh well. The fields will come out of that corner to the green flag. And we are racing in heat number 1. They disappear behind the scoreboard. Let's see if we can adjust that. Oh, Hoytsma got a bit of a bump. They're going to go 3 wide. Oh my gosh. Right now they're all bunched together, so the crossover is not too big of a deal. May not come into play with only 10 laps here, unless someone gets turned. Corey Deal takes the lead from Lucas Hoytsma. Oh, Purcell's going to get tagged and turned around. There are no cautions, so he'll have to recover. Looks like he got it straightened back out pretty good. We'll go back to this. Oh my gosh, who's that going around? That was Jeremy Scherer in the 15. Scherer's been turned. Corey Deal leads Lucas Hoytsma and Bill Rivard. Then Sean Purcell. Then Scott Elston and Patsy Catalano as Catalano self-spins. That'll start spreading the field out. Now the leaders will have to worry about traffic. Scherer's through the crossover. Where's Catalano? He's going to be coming into the field. Oh, big contact. Purcell goes around. Hoytsma and Rivard battling for second. Hoytsma with a big tail slide there. Rivard sees Hoytsma sliding up the track, tried to cut underneath him, but Hoytsma hold the bottom good enough. Rivard comes from a family that runs figure 8 racing in real life. His dad ran some figure 8 racings. I believe it was a late model. There he goes, getting the door on Hoytsma, pushing him out. Those two are having a blast right now. Thing about that is now Hoytsma's on the inside on the other end. Corey Deal's up the track in the 6. That's going to allow Hoytsma through and Rivard. A mistake there from the leader.
Slow down, go away. That's stupid.
He was trying to make the slowdown go away. Apparently Dio cut the track a little bit in the corner. Had to pay the price there. Hoytsma out wide again. Gets the throttle down. Gets past Rivard. Rivard fights back. And Corey Dio now trying to get back towards the front. Rivard going to send it in on the inside of Hoytsma. They're making contact. Rivard's going to try the crisscross here. Hoist him up the track. Rivard to the bottom. Nice move from Bill there. He's going to get the lead, and then Hoysma turns him around. Rivard very briefly had the lead. And then around he went. So Corey Deal, Lucas Hoysma, your top two. Rivard's
Oh my god, I got another one. Are you shitting me?
still third. Corey Deal cut the track again. Picked up another penalty. He's going to have to slow it down again. I think Hoysma may have picked one up too, though. He had to drop back a bit. See where Corey serves his slowdown. Here he is. See, he got very high there, slowed it down. Get a certain amount of time to serve your slowdown, or you get a black flag. Rivard's still third. Sean Purcell fourth. Elston looks like he's had a slowdown as Jeremy Scherer gets by. There is Catalano sliding back there in seventh. Around goes Catalano. Corey Deal's coming into the picture. Catalano still spun out there. White flag is in the air. Final lap of our heat race. Corey Deal leads. Half a lap to go. Ring around the other end of the 8. Hoyce is going to send it in there, sliding it, trying to get contact to Corey Deal. Not able to get there. Corey Deal wins Heat 1 over Lucas Hoysma. Bill Rivard going to bring it home in third. Then Sean Purcell. Jeremy Scherer.
That was fun as shit, Lucas.
Catalano and Elston.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if it was my fault.
We go to Heat number 2.
It's all good, man. It's part of it.
Vero's getting in on the giveaway.
That was good racing with both of you.
Any of you that are in the giveaway there, Cave City in chat, get you for the giveaway. We got 3 heats tonight. That was Heat 1. Now we're going to Heat 2. I don't see Gatlin Downey on track yet. We're waiting for Downey to get on track. So the formula for the cleanest race is what we're going to call it. The formula for that is, I believe it was incident points times laps 100 minus 1 for the laps. 100 minus laps completed. That's what it is. Something like that. Something along those lines. Or 100 minus incident points. That's what it is. So the more incident points you have, the less it multiplies by. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's, yeah, number of laps times 100 minus the incident points.
Include heat.
Does not include the heat. There you go. Hi, Veros. Hi. Thanks, TJ. Yeah. TJ filling us in there, making sure I got it right. So laps times 100 minus incidents. I came up with that formula. I just couldn't fucking remember it. I was a math person. Did well with it in the high schools. Did college major was math, and I don't know why I did that to myself. Pure insanity. Actually, because it's
250 laps. Oh my god.
it's timed event. It's not 250. It's timed. 45 minutes. However many laps you complete in 45 minutes.
It's only 45 minutes long. I don't believe you.
Tell them it's not the laps. It's timed.
Our tires are going to be dead after like the first 10.
Well, you can pit if you want. That's an
I
option.
think we'll have running trucks after 45 minutes.
The trucks automatically repair.
3, 2, 1, go.
2 teammates on the front row. Ian Montrose, Cody Cleaver. Behind them, Will Spark, Blake Giglio, Travis Martin, TJ Floyd, and Downey did get on track. We had a wreck already. That's the 45 of Spark going around. The Australian doing it backwards because, well, he's Australian. Ian Montrose ahead of Blake Giglio now as Cleaver has fallen back to 6th. Didn't see what happened to him. Not a whole lot yet, Jake. Montrose leads now. Oh my gosh, the scoreboard's being wacky. Let me fix that for you folks. There you go. That'll work, right? Montrose ahead of Giglio. Giglio didn't qualify as good as I thought he would. Look at Montrose sliding the one truck. Looks like he's in a jumpy truck out there. Well, it gives up the lead to Giglio because obviously that is the slow way to do it. 1 set of tires. Use them wisely. Takes them about 23 minutes in, I guess. If you take them. If they're worth that much. Blake way out in front now. Montrose second. TJ Floyd third. Then you have Downey, Cleaver, and Martin 4th, 5th, and 6th. Will Spark Starting to lag behind the field. That could start to get interesting at the crossover the farther back he gets. And the farther ahead Blake gets as well. So far so good. Sparks far enough back. Giglio not quite catching the tail end of the field yet. Sparks that last truck in the line there. So he goes through the crossover, and then Blake gets to the crossover, so about 3 seconds still. So we work our way through heat number 2. I believe we have 3 heats tonight based on the truck count in these heats so far. Ian Montrose with the big send. He's going to pay for that one as TJ Floyd gets to his inside. They make a little contact, a little more contact, and get it straightened out. Jay Floyd inside Montrose now. Cleaver right there for the pickings if they get a little bit more torn up. Next year you want to put the jump in? Oh, Montrose slides it up into his teammate. Bangs off of Cody Cleaver. Here comes Travis Martin. Let's see if Sparks give enough time where this gets interesting with Giglio. Not quite. Blake's got a big lead too. He can let up and not have an issue. The fun is TJ Floyd, Cody Cleaver, and Ian Montrose. These three have been going at it. Travis Martin's creeping into that battle. White flag. Oh! Blake Giglio tags the 45 of Will Spark. Sends the 45 around on the white flag. He has such a big lead, he didn't really need to push the issue there, but he decided to anyway. Now Sparks going to be coming into traffic here. Oh, right through the needle. And Giglio wins heat number 1. Here they come to the crossover. Floyd was in full send mode. Ian Montrose is going to steal second just like that. Cody Cleaver brings it home third. TJ Floyd in 4th. Travis Martin 5th. Gatlin Downey 6th. And Will Spark still hasn't finished the race. We'll see if he decides to do so. Here he comes to save the day. Boom! Right into the winner, Blake Giglio. That is heat 2. That was entertaining. Breesy says it's about 10 seconds for the danger zone of the crossover.
Yeah. Why didn't you put the jump in this?
Because chaos?
Because there is actual issues with it not giving black flags with going in circles.
That's fair too.
Okay, Mike.
Mike backing into Margison, pushing him all the way back. Oh my goodness. Alright, heat number 3. Colin Teague is your pole sitter. And then you have Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers, Zach Margison, Jeremy Clapper-Newell, Derek Edgerton, and Lucky. We'll see how lucky is in this one. Gonna need some luck at that crossover. Another 10-lap heat. No cautions tonight. Damage is on healing, so if your favorite driver gets T-boned at the intersection, don't worry, they're just going to lose time. Their truck will be okay. If they get flipped over, they can take a tow and get right back in it. So 8, 7, and 7. 22 trucks total. Waiting for that green flag. I have no idea how to call a race here. We'll call this 3 and 4. Why not? Where the cones are is 4 there. There you go. And then the crossover to the start finish. And here we go. Green flag in the air. Fix the scoreboard once again. We have Colin Teague, Mike Edwards, and Ethan Evers 3 wide for the lead. Colin Teague takes advantage. Margison wipes out Edwards. Edwards with the big slide saves it. Edgerton trying to sneak through there. Margison gets into Edgerton, turns him around. Edwards gets into Margison. Colin Teague's way out in front, enjoying all the carnage behind him. Ethan Evers now into second. Margison's bullied his way to third. Mike Edwards trying to send some revenge here. Jeremy Clapper-Newell 5th. Then Lucky and Edgerton. Ethan Evers right on the back of Colin Teague as we watch Margison and Edwards for the entertainment factor. Here goes Ethan Evers pushing Colin Teague out wide. Here goes Evers to the inside. He's going to push Colin Teague up the track a bit. A little door-to-door banging. Nobody in danger of the crossover yet, so we'll zoom in on this battle. Teague able to hold the lead. Ethan Evers trying to get back to the inside. Gives him a shot to the back tailgate. And down into turn 1 again. Closing in on halfway of Heat 3. We go on to our main, which is a 45-minute timed race. Evers gives another shot to the back of that number 50 Ford. Got 2 different colors of highlighter this week, the pink and the yellow. Oh, and around goes the 50 of Colin Teague off the bumper of Ethan Evers. Ethan takes the lead. Mike Edwards now second. Margison third. Clapper Newell in fourth. Colin Teague probably not happy. Lucky in sixth and Edgerton in seventh. The gap is 8 seconds from Edgerton to Evers, so far it is safe. But for how long? Margison and Clapper Newell battling for that third spot. Here goes Edgerton, and here comes Evers, so got about 2 seconds to play with there. Laps winding down in heat number 3, our final heat of the night. I think Evers may have even checked up a bit there. It's Evers, Edwards 1-2, Margison P3. And Clapper Newell, Colin Teague. After all that good battling for the lead, I think this one was kind of settled down. Drivers seem like they're just making laps at this point. Edgerton's still within that 10-second window, so I think he's still safe here. As he follows Lucky through the crossover. Evers well out in front on his white flag lap. Ethan Evers wanting to pick up this heat win. Edgerton safely through the cross. Evers through 3. Edwards bounces it off the fence, trying to full send there. Ethan Evers going to win heat number 1. Edgerton had an issue, as did Lucky. I think they came together, which sends Edgerton to 6th. There's all the other drivers crash into the wall at the end of it. Ethan Evers wins the heat. Edwards, Margison, Teague, Clapper Newell, Edgerton gets 6th, and Lucky going to come home 7th. There it is. All 3 heats are complete. Now we go to the main 45-minute timed race.
All right, guys, good luck in this. We've got 45 minutes. I know it says 250 laps, but I got it on a 45-minute timer. Good luck. Have fun. You guys got a set of tires in the pit if you want to use it at any point, but otherwise, good luck. Have fun. Just remember the formula for the money is laps completed times 100 minus your total incident points.
I like the Corey says, don't interview him on the phone. All right, let's see if we can get through this starting lineup. Starting lineup presented by our friends at Labor 12. Let's see if we can run through this while they're just doing their blabbing. Corey Deal starts on pole in the 6 Eagle 1 Toyota. Blake Giglio alongside in the M9 Sim Sport Toyota. Ethan Evers, he's in the Dockside Ride Chevy starting 3rd. Lucas Hoisman, Labor 12 Chevy 4th. Ian Montrose, Cave City Roleplay Chevy starting 5th. Mike Edwards, Fort Worth Screen Printing Chevy starts in 6th. Bill Rivard, Cave City Roleplay Chevy in 7th. Cody Cleaver, Till Valhalla Project Chevy in 8th. Zach Margison, the 1010 Racing Chevy in 9th. Sean Purcell, the Bluey Ford in 10th. TJ Floyd, the Never Forget Chevrolet in 11th. Colin Teague in the Highlighter starts 12th. Jeremy Scherer in this beautiful, beautiful ragtag beat-up truck for the Figure 8 race. I love it. Starts 13th. Then you have Travis Martin, the Caterpillar Ford in 14th. Jeremy Clapper Newell, Martin Sports Ford 15th. Patsy Catalano, M9 Sim Sport Chevy in 16th. Gatlin Downey in the Mose Chevy starts in 17th. Welcome to Mose! Then you have the iRacing Chevy for Derek Edgerton 18th. Scott Elson, the Live RC Chevy 19th. The Will Spark has Pushing Daisy's Friday Pilot Club meme truck in 20th. Lucky starts 21st, and Will Ashbrenner hasn't got it on track, so we have 21 trucks out on the grid. pace car is off. We are about a lap and a half away from green. So the convention is if you're approaching a driver's side of a truck, you are supposed to yield. We'll see if that actually happens. Because the drivers have been told the cleanest driver gets $30 in this race. Thank you. Green flag's in the air and away we go. Corey Deal jumps out to the early lead. We're watching the trucks further back to make sure we get through the crossovers and all safely. Keep this wide view as Margison's bouncing off a few people. Colin Teague gets turned around. And there are already the incident points coming in. Cody Cleaver's around. TJ Floyd's in the tire barriers. Blake Giglio is around. I think that's 14 Mike Edwards around. The carnage already. Not at the crossover, just in racing in general. Now Corey Deal and Lucas Hoytsma, the top two, are going to have to start worrying about traffic already as Hoytsma goes into Cody Cleaver. And they're going to go up and tag Montrose. Montrose is around. Ethan Evers is now second. Corey Deal well out in front by himself. He's got time to slow down and avoid things. Here comes the main pack. Ethan Evers in there. Someone's going into the missile of a field. Do we try to jump through and watch everyone make it around? Corey Deals. The trucks are slowing down on the opposite side. Bill Rivard sneaks his way through there. That was a hell of a move from Bill. Travis Martin looks like he's around. Here comes the 15 and the 1. They all avoid each other, thankfully. Margison, I think, is around again. There's so much carnage. The 45's around. Someone had to take a tow. I think that was Lucky. Lucky's on the pit lane right now. Corey through the crossover. The leader gets tagged. Corey sliding up the track. Did not make it through there. Now Bill Rivard. Bill Rivard out in the lead. And Bill Rivard was in the lead. Bill Rivard goes around. Ethan Evers in the 8 truck. Leading this race. Who spun around there? The 05. Here comes Ethan Evers. Blake Giglio is the second truck. He is that yellow one there. He's under attack from Sean Purcell. Purcell now moves into second. There's more carnage at the crossover. Ethan Evers gets through there safely, as does Purcell and Giglio. Those are the top 3. The white truck not in that lead battle, but the 2 blue ones, that's first and second. Then the highlight yellow and black 16 is third. We're going to come through the crossover once more. Looks like Gatlin's around again. Oh my gosh! Oh, Ethan Evers, the leader, plows Jeremy Clapper Newell. And that's going to give the lead to Sean Purcell. 04 truck picks up the lead. Looks like Scott Elston's around. Cody Cleaver gets in the back of TJ Floyd just in front of the leader. Here comes Purcell back to the crossover. Makes his way through clean. He's got a little bit of a distance over Blake Giglio and Hoytsma. Those 2 trucks plus Corey Deal. They're all bunched up second, third, and fourth. Mike Edwards is around again. Let's go to the scenic view and just watch the chaos at the center. Oh, Ethan Evers gets net-coated around. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. This is insane. Oh, Derek Edgerton, Blake Giglio make heavy contact. Travis Martin just came to a stop. He saw all the traffic coming. Probably a wise move. Absolute insanity. Purcell makes it through again. Where is Lucas this time? I think he's gained a little ground. Here's Lucas. Currently second and a half back of that blue truck. Sean Purcell. Purcell back to Hoytsma's. Hoytsma's gaining ground once again, now under a second. Ahead to the crossover. Oh, Hoytsma barely made it through there. Castellano goes around off of Ethan Evers' bumper. Look at those guys picking their way through there. It's no accident that Purcell and Hoytsma are making it through there. They are letting up just enough and timing those gaps. Purcell with the full accelerator makes it through there. Then Hoytsma has to clean out Cleaver to get him out of the way. Picks up some incident points there. I'm actually really impressed with Sean Purcell right now. Look at him picking his way through those. He's timing it so well. Well, that's going to be, what, 5 minutes down? Edgerton is around there in the 5. Catlin Downey is on pit lane. Purcell and Hoytsma make it through there. They got a bit of a gap that time. Bill Rivard's made his way back up to 3rd after he had issues early on. There goes Scott Elston around. Colin Teague's involved. Rivard and Spark make contact. Corey Deal significantly far behind. 5 seconds between 3rd and 4th. Rivard moves Spark out of the way. Probably not a bad idea. Spark tried to get back to him. Just couldn't get there in time. Rivard makes it through clean again. Just check in on our leaders. Hoytsma, as the 4 goes wide, Hoytsma gets to his outside. I think Hoytsma's setting up the drive off this corner as Purcell makes contact. I believe that's with Gatlin. Oh, Hoytsma gets wiped out. There goes our battle for the lead. Hoytsma's going to lose 2nd. Had a big gap over Corey Deal. So now Purcell has quite a lot of time, but quite a lot of traffic ahead of him too. He's going to have to pick his way through this if he wants to continue to lead. Montrose gets into him a little bit. Oh, there's a wreck in front of our leader. 4 trucks all piled up there. And Purcell made it through there beautifully. Catalano and Teague make contact at the crossover. Corey Deal narrowly makes it through there. 4th place truck. Oh, he gets cleaned out by Colin Teague. Leader is up against the fence. Where's Bill Rivard? There he goes by the white and blue machine. Bill Rivard takes over the race lead. Gets in the back of Margerson, turns him a bit. And Margerson gets Cleaver. Ethan Evers gets someone at the crossover. So now Rivard has 2.5 over Lucas Hoytsma. There's Lucas not too much farther behind him, visually anyway. Drivers do get 1 set of tires. We'll see if anyone takes them because there's no cautions. Oh, Rivard, TJ Floyd get hooked together and Rivard goes around. That'll give the lead to Lucas. Hoytsma in the 97, now your race leader. Sean Purcell 3rd, so Rivard was able to get going and stay ahead of him. Corey Deal 4th. That bunched the field back up after the leader got turned. Top 9 trucks still in the lead lap, including Will Spark just ahead of our leader. Wow. Joe Rivard nearly got into someone going through there. Travis Martin and Ian Montrose up against the fence. Montrose was still in a lead lap till that occurred. Will Spark racing Cody Cleaver not for position. The leader right behind these two. Try to find you an actual battle for position, but things are kind of spread out right now. At least passing wise. Colin Teague goes around. Cody Cleaver gets by him for position. I think Bill Rivard just got tagged. No, that wasn't him. There's another blue truck. Fortunate for Bill. Could not tell who that was that got tagged. Bill's still 2nd. Oh, Lucas Hoytsma, the race leader, got tagged there. Corey Deal. Oh, Bill Rivard splits between Hoytsma and Deal. Deal's fallen all the way to 7th. Bill Rivard takes over the race lead. Corey Deal, the 7th place truck, now 1 lap down. Purcell sneaks through the cut there. Purcell had gotten so lucky getting through there, he eventually got tagged. Hoytsma, the most recent victim, he's fallen to 3rd, just ahead of Mike Edwards. Edwards back up to 4th. He's battling Jeremy Scher. Side by side, the 14 and 15 go. Wow, TJ Floyd stuck right between them. That was so close. Corey Deal's around to get in the infield. And Ethan Evers is going to join him in the 8 truck. Bill Rivard, Blake Giglio. Blake now 2 laps down. Bill goes out wide, lets Giglio through. Safely through the crossover. Rivard, I think, packed it in there, seeing Colin Teague coming. Gave Blake a bit of a bump, then stays behind him. Giglio and Elston make some contact. Corey Deal still sitting in that inside of the figure 8. Looks like Derek Edgerton has retired his 5 truck. Driver's going to be worn out after this. It's a lot of turning, 45 minutes. Feels like an endurance race in this type of setup. Travis Martin was able to get by Clapper Newell and moves him up to 12th spot. Rivard still leads Hoytsman, the gap now 2.3. Edwards is 3rd. Scherer is 4th as Purcell's had an issue. Purcell's up against the fence with Clapper Newell. They're just riding the fence together. Oh, Clapper Newell gets pounded going through the crossover. There's a wreck in front of Rivard. He's able to avoid the spinning 1 truck of Montrose. He's trying to put the 4th place truck, Jeremy Scherer, a lap down. Not that it matters a whole lot in this type of racing. Just barely snuck ahead of Purcell there. Now there's 3 trucks still in the lead lap. Lucas Hoytsma and Mike Edwards, the other 2 besides Bill. There's Hoytsma. Check in on Mikey. There's Mikey in 3rd. Behind his teammate on track, Cody Cleaver. Cleaver 2 laps down. See the distance Mikey to Bill. Not very far. Ethan Evers gets into Rivard, turns him. And Rivard goes around. I'm sure he'll remember that. Cave City Chevy taking a spin. Lucas Hoytsma takes over the race lead as a result. Ethan Evers is going to take a spin. Oh my gosh, the 15 got tagged going through the crossover. I couldn't tell who the other truck was. Lucas, a little bit of breathing room now. Cody Cleaver's turned around on the 2. Oh, he's going to spin again. Be interesting to see if anyone takes tires. Looks like Lucky has rejoined the race, sort of. He's at the end of the pit lane. Oh my gosh, is that Cleaver sliding in there? Or is that's Corey Deal? 6 truck. And Mike Edwards, the 14. Now Mikey's very in danger of going a lap down. Although Hoytsma had to go a long way around all that. Oh, Lucas hits Montrose and goes around. He had a 14-second lead on Bill Rivard, so I think he's okay, but he's going to give up a lot of time. And Rivard gets tagged at the crossover, so that gives him even more time. Hoytsma's still going to hold the lead. Who's that turned around? Patsy Catalano, it looks like. 4 truck. Hoytsma makes it through the cross that time. Rivard 5 seconds back. Was down to a 1.5 seconds, but he got taken out of the crossover as he gets into Travis Martin and then wiped out by Lucky. We have a big pile up at the crossover. My goodness, Lucas Hoytsma picks his way through there. And that is going to help Hoytsma a big ways. That was 2nd place Bill Rivard getting pounded at the crossover. Now he is 12 seconds back. Has Mike Edwards right on his back bumper. Rivard now so far behind that Hoytsma's on his side of the track by the time he gets to the crossover. It's a nice healthy gap for Hoytsma, so he can kind of take his time at the crossover if he chooses. Doesn't have to force anything. Looks like Edwards is around in the 14. Gatlin tags him at the end there in the 05. Rivard around again. Oh, Martinson gets into Montrose. It's amazing how quickly some of these guys are recovering as Bill Rivard now goes a lap down. Now he's 4th. Sean Purcell now in 3rd. He's having a fight with Colin Teague as Purcell now goes a lap down, sort of. As Hoytsma's on his outside. Bill Rivard trying to make his way back up there. Colin Teague and the leader Hoytsman making a little bit of contact. See, Hoytsman's truck definitely burning the tires up a bit. His back end's starting to slide. 39 laps into the run. Oh my gosh, Purcell and Catalano just destroy one another at the crossover. That was a brutal hit. We reached the 1/3 mark. 15 minutes down, 30 to go. We won't quite know what halfway point is to give out the points until after the race, when we know how many laps are completed. So that's something to keep in mind in about, who knows. Let's go with 7 minutes? About 7 minutes time? Question mark? Somewhere in there. Hoytsman's lead 15 seconds over Edwards. Rivard's back in 3rd. Sean Purcell's fallen down the order to 7th. Rivard is 1 whole lap behind Hoytsman. See Hoytsman's 2 trucks ahead of him there. Is Mr. Hunter Hawkins in the 10. Mike Edwards, 14 truck, currently in 2nd. The only other truck on a lead lap. Seems Purcell's luck early on is worn off. He's been tagged a few times now going through that cross. Hoytsma plows into Margison, turns it around. Bill Rivard, though, gets caught up in it. That's the 3rd place truck getting tagged. Mike Edwards is trying to catch some ground up here. Gap's down to 9 seconds for Edwards, and then Edwards gets cleaned out by the 4 truck. I think Edwards got accidentally punched across the start-finish line, which cost him to go a whole lap ahead. And it hasn't done anything. So that is an iRacing scoring issue. May have to get with race control on that one. Edwards picked up a free lap in that. Puts him ahead of Lucas Hoytsma. Hoytsma must be wondering, what the heck, how did I lose the lead? Let's get the driver chat back in. Oh! 14 gets into the 97. I wish this 97 and 10 battle was for position, because they're 2nd and 3rd. Oof, barely getting by the one of Montrose. Rivard getting Hoytsma up the track a bit. He's going to get out wide on exit. Giveaway. Don't forget to get in that giveaway. We're giving away 25 cave bucks at the end of this. There's so many crashes. I can't keep up with them all. Drink real softly. What if I want to drink loudly? I'm drinking this Mountain Dew Zero Sugar mystery flavor. I'm still trying to figure it out. What's up, Lex? Yo, Cave folks, don't forget to hit Cave City for that giveaway. Mike Edwards through the crossover once again cleanly. His lead down to 6 seconds over Lucas Hoytsma. Lucas technically is the rightful leader. Nope, I won the giveaway. Edwards got ahead on a scoring glitch. He got punted across the start-finish line the wrong direction, and it actually put him ahead a lap. There is no exclamation point. It's just Cave City, all one word. Let's see if we can throw it up for a brief moment while we're getting close to halfway here. promise I have a thing for it. There we go.
Sorry, Ian. I thought I was there.
While we watch the silliness behind.
It's all good, dude.
Cave City in the chat.
Blake, chill the fuck out.
Scalio spinning in the... Oh my gosh, everyone's tagging him.
Cody, this is the best idea you've ever had.
Edwards gets in the back of Margison. Lead still at 6 seconds. Although Edwards should be 1 lap behind what he has scored at.
Mandatory pit stop halfway through.
Oh! Edwards gets wiped out by Will Spark. Gasses it up and carries on. Where is Lucas? It's 4 seconds now, the gap. Edwards lost about 2 seconds there. Absolute insanity. Placement gets through the cross clean. Where's Bill? There's Bill. Bill's a lap down, sadly. Jerry Shearer lap down in 4th. Oh my gosh, sure. 4th place truck just got T-boned. Corey Deals around. Hoyt had an issue there. Now he's 9 seconds back. Oh, crossover. Edwards, our leader, gets tagged by the 05. Around and around he goes. Lights up the tires. Whips it around. We're right at halfway.
Sorry.
And TJ, the problem with scoring halfway timer is there's no lap chart for that. So you won't have a record of that.
Hey, Colin, I'm going to put out an official warning to you. Clean it up, man.
Colin Teague in the highlighter.
It's a figure 8 race, but you expect it's going to happen.
I have seen him spin at least 10 people into corners. It needs a warning.
I've been intentionally wrecked like 8 times. Get over yourself.
Wow.
Quick, Ryan, please.
Bill Rivard got hammered by Scott Elston.
Does anybody else have over 100x yet, or is it just me?
Anyone else have over 100x? Jesus.
I'm having to get tires. My tires are dead.
I mean, the winner would just be the cleanest for... The only thing we need announced is the cleanest. But the winner is just going to be position-wise. So despite all these times Edwards been tagged, he's still got an 8-second lead. 9-second lead now over Hoytsman. Problem is, I don't know if Cody Cleaver knows Edwards got the shortcut cheat. One of his laps was shortened artificially as he got punted over the line. He does? Has he said anything about it? Like, has he said anything of how to score it? Like, is Mikey still our leader? Should he wait for a lap? What's going on? Well, we need to ask Cody. Just right now, Bill Rivard is second, a lap down. As Mike Edwards gets turned around. Say leave it be? Gives Mikey a lap on the field that he shouldn't have? It's a very madhouse. So Edwards still leads. Bill Rivard is second in the Cave City truck. So he gets a couple of trucks out of the way by them wrecking one another.
Sorry, Ethan. That was... You can't get the car to go
Oh,
straight.
wow! Bill Rivard just snuck through there. Holy crap, that was close. I want to see that one slowed down and in slow motion. Watch this. Yo! Oh my god, that was close. Holy smokes. Holy smokes indeed. It's supposed to be nutty. This is kind of what we signed up for here. So the 14 Mike Edwards is your leader. He's got Lucas Heusma in third, a lap down, fighting him. Reminds you of your dirt track days? Hell yeah. Nobody can get hurt, and the trucks are on automatic healing, so when they get destroyed, they just fix themselves magically. We're out here having a fun time, just goofing off. That's what it's about tonight.
We're just on an 8-second lap.
Probably the 14 again.
Yeah, might still like 5 of them.
Nope, Jeremy Clapper Newell is the one that ran the 8-second lap.
That's it, you dickhead.
Jeremy Clapper Newell cheated and picked up a lap, but he is back in 14th. Wow, Travis Martin snuck through there. Just because you're hit doesn't mean you should get the lap. I haven't slammed into the wall, I'm not even in the race. Oh, Catalano gets punt. Then he gets into Elston and Corey Deal. Corey just keeps hitting him, trying to push him straight again. Nicely done, Corey. Bill Rivard gets tagged and goes around. Rivard gets the same thing Edwards got, and now Rivard is your leader. As Rivard gets hit across the line and turnabout is fair play, now he's the leader. So the secret is to get hit across the start-finish line and you pick up a lap. No, it's easy to look at the lap charts, Jake. You can see who ran a 6-second lap versus 15. It's easy. It's very obvious. Like, I'm looking at people who have best lap times on the chart right now. Mike Edwards has a 14-second lap and Jeremy Clapper Newell has an 8. Everyone else is 22, 21, 22. So I can tell you right now who did it and who didn't. Easy. It's like Edwards had it happen again. Now he's 14 seconds ahead of the field? Question mark. What do you mean, how would you differentiate it? All you gotta do is look at the best lap and see the time. If it's less than 20 seconds, they took the shortcut. It's easy. I think Edwards has taken it twice now. But yeah, it's very simple. Anyone with a... whether they waited or not. They didn't wait if the lap time is that low.
Sorry, Bill. I was checking out.
I can tell you right now, none of them have waited. Anybody who's run that lap that quick is not waited. Heusma and Rivard now battle for second. So that's where you want to get hit, right there.
Sorry, Travis. I didn't know he was checking up there.
I'm saying we know about it right now. We can fix it before it's too late, is what I'm saying. We already know about it. Fix it now before we declare a winner that isn't the winner. So Edwards has now done it twice. He should be 2 laps back of where he is. Should be Rivard and Heusma battling for the lead right now. That's why I'm showing them and not Mikey.
Sorry, Will.
It doesn't matter if it's on purpose or not. You still gained an unfair advantage. The intent is not the point.
I was trying to tell him.
I don't think Rivard or Heusma have actually done it. If I'm looking at the best lap times, they're both showing as 21 seconds. They don't have a 14 like Edwards does. Gotcha.
Sorry, too.
So much traffic. Oh my gosh, TJ Floyd wiped out everybody. Got the second and third place trucks as they go right back to racing one another. TJ Floyd came in there like a wrecking ball, got 4 of them. That was impressive. Very, very impressive. All right, 2/3 of the race done. We're in the final third. 78 laps complete. No one I've seen has changed tires, except for people that may have gone to the pits, as Hoytsma tags TJ Floyd that time. Loses some ground to Bill Rivard. Yes, he did. Cost him some time to build, though. Ooh. It's Colin Teague tagging the 05. So we can go back to this TV3 view. I swore you could register on your phone. I don't understand what changed. Travis Martin tagging Corey Deal. Mike Edwards gets tagged. Bill Rivard's tagged. Lucas Hoyts was tagged. The whole top 3 is in this. Catalano getting the truck torn up. I guess Jeremy Sherrod would be the beneficiary of all that. That's weird, because I used to hear about people registering on the phone all the time. Edwards still leads. Hoytsma's now second. Rivard goes around in this mess, so that's third place, dropping farther back. Jeremy Sherrod, the fourth place truck's also crashed. Ethan Evers trying to catch up to Sherrod. Sherrod gets tagged again. Will Spark goes around. Travis Martin's around. Edwards makes it through there. Hoytsma's around in second. Where is Bill? He's way back now, though. Not able to take advantage. They want the UI to be the only way? That's dumb. Oh my gosh, Corey Deal gets 3 of them. Margison, 04 and TJ Floyd all in that one. Margison goes around again. Comes Edwards to the crossover. Whoever has replays of this is going to have pictures for days.
The leader is coming up on me. Do not alt F4. Okay, you got it. Beep beep.
Deal turns Ethan Evers and says beep beep. Edwards through safely. Yep, this would be a good race if 14 didn't have that extra lap. Before trucks in the lead lap. Bill Rivard would be right there because Lucas just went around. But unfortunately, iRacing glitched.
I protect.
Ruined our race.
Come on, 49, come on.
Come on.
Oh, God!
Wow, that was close. I mean, technically Edwards...
People are going to hit me when I'm not moving. I might as well move.
Technically Edwards would still be leading until... If Bill Rivard gets by here... Rivard gets tagged, Edwards gets tagged. Mikey would still be the leader because he's got a full lap on the field. If that happens, I'm okay with it. If Mikey wins by a full lap, then there's nothing you can say. But if Mikey doesn't win by a lap, that means Mikey wouldn't have won. Bang! Oh my gosh. No, he still would have wrecked. You got to figure in the wreck, Jay.
Sorry, Colin.
You got to figure in the wreck. He still would have wrecked. So that lap probably would have been like 28, 29 seconds. Final 10 minutes. Travis Martin, Bill Rivard. Gatling gets into Rivard, turns the second place truck around. Trying to keep track of who's wrecking and who's not is difficult. Edwards has a lot of Friday Fun Night training, and it's showing. We used to do this every Friday. Round goes Elston. Edwards checked up there wisely. Hoytsman's gotten back around Rivard. Cody Cleaver's gotten by Rivard as Rivard's having some troubles here. The figure 8 races never left Friday Fun Night. They're in the voting. It's just need to make goal. So Edwards is right behind Hoytsma. Hoytsma's now unlapped himself. Yep. That will spark going around again. Under 8 minutes left. Cleaver is now third. There's Bill in fourth. DJ Floyd gets tagged as a big pile up there in the crossover, right in front of our leader, but he makes it through. It's pure mayhem. There's your leader. Mike Edwards in the 14, right behind Lucas Hoytsma, who's in second. Don't see that very often. Cody Cleaver is now second as Hoytsman's gone around. Rivard's gone around too. Giglio in fifth. Haven't said much about Blake all race, but he's back over to the top 5. Oh yeah. It's hard not to hate your teammates here. You know where the most incident points? Edwards gets pile driven by the 45 truck. Cleaver is still 5 seconds back. Cleaver now 4 seconds back. There's the gap to Cleaver. TJ Floyd right behind the leader. He's going to get wiped out again. Where's Cleaver? Here comes Cody Cleaver around Mike Edwards to take the lead in the 2 truck. We have a new race leader. Cody Cleaver takes over that number 2 spot. And that brings Lucas Hoytsma back into it as Edwards gets hit again. Looks like he got hit across the line and picked up another free lap. Oh my gosh. How many free laps is that guy going to get? Is that 2 or 3? I've lost track. Well, Mike Edwards gets the lead right back. I'm pretty sure that's 3. Because he was well behind once again, and then came right back again. Mikey getting beat up over there. Lux says 5. That's probably close. Here comes a battle for the lead again. This Cleaver has to get another lap on Edwards. And Cleaver takes the lead again. And Cleaver gets in the clapper. Edwards trying to take the lead. Edwards gets in the clapper. Cleaver goes back to the lead. The insanity. No, Edwards got hit across that line 3 times. Like I said, he was like 10 seconds behind after the first one. And then was suddenly the leader again. We didn't see it happen, but Cleaver and Rivard side by side. Rivard, the 4th place truck, a lap down. What is this? This is the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. We're having a little fun race this week. Normally we do some serious stuff, but here we are getting silly. Cody Cleaver leads with 4 minutes to go, so 45-minute timed figure 8 race. Sun's starting to set. Oh my gosh. Cleaver sneaking through there. That is our leader in the 2. Edwards a 1.5 seconds back in 2nd. Lucas Weissman is 3rd. Bump from the 1 of Montrose. Then Montrose gets tagged by the 15. Hoytsma takes over 2nd as Cody Cleaver's been pounded out of the way. Cleaver now down to 4th. Edwards back out in front. I'm hoping anyone but Edwards wins, or Edwards wins by like 3 laps. That's the only way controversy will be avoided. And I am really effing sick of controversy. I think Cleaver got wrecked. Oh, you're very guilty, Jake. You're one of the biggest spoons out there if you get my drift. Stirring that pot. Cleaver and Rivard exchange positions as Rivard gets turned. He's Typhoon for a reason. How did Hoytsma briefly show up as the leader? That was weird. Edwards gets tagged by the 04 Purcell, gets sent way up the track. He's not going to make it around those tire barrels. He's going to have to stop, back up. Where's Lucas? Here he is. Hoytsma entering the scene. Edwards is getting bounced off with the TJ Floyd truck, and Hoytsma goes to the lead in the figure 8 race with 2 minutes to go. Alongside Ian Montrose through the crossover. TJ Floyd's going to get in there, bump Lucas, tag the 1, then turn himself. Damage is on healing, so they're damaged for a brief moment, and then the truck fixes itself. So you'll see it fly apart. See right there? Bumpers flew everywhere. But then they fix themselves. Yeah, we're having a good time. Only thing you need to go to the pit road for is if you get turned over and have to take a tow. Minute 35, 34, counting down. Lucas Hoytsma in control. Cody Cleaver is now 2nd, and then Mike Edwards is suddenly 2nd. Scoreboard's having a hard time keeping up with this. Edwards now 9 seconds back of Hoytsma. Hoytsma just has to keep it clean for a couple of minutes. Gets into Edwards. The irony. Hoytsma hits Mike Edwards around. Edwards now tied up with Catalano. Now Cody Cleaver's gotten by. Bill Rivard as well. Hoytsma bounces off of a few trucks. Somehow remains unscathed. Less than a minute remaining. I mean, we've done all of that on Friday Fun Nights there. Car go boom. I think the weirdest car is the Dirt UMP. Those things are just bizarre.
I have to agree.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, Hoytsma sneaking it through there, pushing the issue with not much time left. Bill Rivard, Cody Cleaver battle for 2nd. Hoytsma across the stripe one more time. This could be our final lap. It's really close. Oh, he checks up at the crossover. Blake Giglio. Oh my gosh, what a pile up. Hoytsma sneaks through there. I think everyone was trying to check up and not hit each other. Hoytsma gets the white flag and crosses the stripe. That may be the finish, because it was white flag right before the line. It says final lap, so I guess we're still going. Hoytsma makes it through the crossover on a final lap. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. He'll turn the corner, gas it up, drive it through the traffic, and Lucas Hoytsma, your winner of our first ever official figure 8 race. We've had plenty on Friday Fun Night. This is the first time we've done it for points. I was entertained. Hopefully you were entertained.
Are you not entertained?
I was very entertained. Were you entertained?
I was entertained. I
Good.
showed up for the last minute.
You did. I was impressed. So Hoytsma, your winner. Cleaver second. Edward's going to get third if he ever gets to the start-finish line. We'll put Edwards third with a asterisk. Who knows if that'll stand? Who knows? Obviously, he didn't do it intentionally, but he got knocked over that line twice. Cowboys. I mean, I figured that was a Nathan Harper thing, because him and Edwards are the only Cowboys fans I know. Let's go grab Lucas. Bring him up for an interview while he does his celebratory donuts. Gosh, where is he? I have to drag him up since Ben's here. Come up. Nope, it's not working. We'll just move him. Do it the fun way. Lucas, DG, and Beta up in the booth. You got a copy?
That was
Yeah.
fun, Cody. Can we do that?
Well, sir, that was absolutely entertaining. How did it feel out there behind the wheel?
There was some very enjoyable parts of this. I will say, it was a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would be. Not just because I won, but I enjoyed it.
Like an expedition
Just,
race.
I don't know,
yeah,
some
fun,
parts
but
of it, there was
points
some
race,
sketchy
not
parts. You know, some people doing some questionable things. I know me and the guys, we spotted a few people just out there trying to turn some people. But you know what? It's a figure 8, and that's how it goes. So
Yeah, that's my opinion. Things that happen at the crossover, you can't really get too much into. But if you're turning them in the corners, that's different.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't the crossover stuff. I think at the start everybody was like, yeah, you see the driver's side, you hit the brakes and everything, and then about 10 minutes later it just went out the window. Nobody cared anymore.
Fair enough. Well, someone had to win that $30. We'll see who that was in a bit.
Yeah, I got a total of 136 incidents, so I don't think it's gonna be me, but we'll see.
Damn. Well, let me ask you this. I don't know. Would you want to see it on the schedule again? Was it that much fun?
Maybe the points. I would say not for a points race, but then again, I think that's the only reason a lot of people showed up. So I don't know. I wouldn't be against seeing it again. Say that.
Fair enough. What was your least favorite part? You said some parts were enjoyable. What was not enjoyable?
The fact that hang on, I need to get my tire data for the end right here. The fact that my left rear was at 49%. That was not fun in the last 10 laps.
I mean, it made it entertaining though. You're out there sliding it everywhere.
I think about halfway through the race, I could not hit full throttle anymore. So it was a slip and slide.
I mean, I'm telling you though, that's what made it entertaining.
I was entertained from the cockpit,
Exactly. Like I said, that's what made it entertaining for me. I loved watching you guys struggle to get the power down. It was awesome.
Yeah, you're sitting there trying to wiggle it off the corner and make sure you don't spin out, and then you look to your right and you're like, oh, there's 6 cars coming to my passenger side door.
Perfect. All right, bud. Congrats on the victory tonight. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us?
Absolutely. Just a big shout-out to Labor 12, PTC Low Drag, M9 Performance, you for doing the broadcasting, and Cody for this wonderful idea.
Do you wonderful truthfully or sarcastically?
Truthfully.
Perfect. All right, bud. Congrats on that victory tonight. And Beta, you got any questions for our winner, Lucas? Did he fall asleep?
You had fun. Had a good time. Is there somebody you wish you hit on that crosshair, though?
I don't think there's anybody I didn't hit.
Perfect. All right, bud. Enjoy this victory. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow.
That's it.
Lucas Hoytsma, your winner tonight. Let's go find Cody Cleaver in the 2. Cody, DG and Beta up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, that happened. That was a race. How do we feel about it after being out there for 45 minutes? 110 laps.
It was indeed a race. I thought everything started off great. Heat races were good fun. And yeah, probably about halfway is being generous. 10 minutes into the feature, I think people just stopped caring. So it was fun. It was good to avoid things. Obviously finishing up as high as I did a good job of avoiding things, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, this is very good rec avoidance training. That's mostly what this is about, trying to avoid the insanity around you.
Dodging bullets is what I would call it.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I was entertained. Were you entertained?
I would guess I'm entertained. It was actually good fun. Just annoyance levels were getting a little high towards the end at certain drivers who more clearly did not give a single F. But overall, I thought it was good. I bet it probably made for good streaming.
Will Spark is guessing. I mean, you have to make it official, but Will Spark's guessing that you actually won the $30.
I would go back and check. I am not sure because I'm not 100% confident anyone finished with under 100 incidents.
I mean, the biggest negative number is still, highest or lowest negative number is still a thing. So
Correct. Yeah, I would have to go back and check, but I'll announce everything here in a little bit once I get to it.
Perfect. Okay, well, that was a thing. It happened.
It was a race. We will consider it for next season, and there we go. It's done. No more.
Wow,
that was fun.
Already announced no more, huh?
It might be fun for one off-season stuff, but we'll call it good there. It was a thing that happened, and we can officially check it off the bucket list.
10-4, you got the Friends Family sponsor shout-outs for your second place finish tonight?
Yeah, shout out to Delta Prime for just having me on. Cool guys to hang out with, as always. And then just on the car itself.
What do you mean having you on? Weren't you one of the creators of the team?
Yeah, it's still a team thing. They had to like me enough to allow me to be a part of it.
Fair enough.
so there's that. But yeah, thanks to all of those guys. And on the car itself, thanks to Valhalla Project, just being a cool sponsor, cool charity for everyone involved. Thanks to Cave City and the role-playing community that they have for being on the car and also sponsoring the series tonight. Thanks to Elite Performance for sponsoring and Fort Worth Screen Print.
Perfect. All right, bud. Congrats on that P2 tonight. And I don't know. And since you're here, let me ask you: is Edwards still going to be scored third, even though he was twice shortcutted?
Yeah. So I am either going to have to go through the entire race and change scoring errors because I'm pretty sure I had a scoring error as well. Otherwise, I'm guessing I would have won. But because there was one lap, it just didn't count, so I went from first to suddenly a lap down. So more likely, I'm just going to let it stand and say everyone had equal chance to have the same BS happen to them, and just call it that.
Okie dokie. That helps. Now I know I can go interview Mikey.
All right, sounds good.
Beta, any questions for Cody?
Isn't it in the golden rule? It's 2 to make it true, right? Don't you have to do it one more time to see if you hate it?
There is something to be said about that. But I'm guessing by the turnout of tonight, plus the reaction of everyone else, that I think the people have spoken.
Well, we can put up a vote after the race now that it's happened and see.
That is true. We can always see. Power of the people and all.
I think you would do it after the race so that people, it's fresh in their minds and they will give you their honest opinion and not just their hopeful opinion.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds good.
Congrats on the P2 finish. And, well, I'll say it was well run at least. I enjoyed how it went. And, I don't know. I enjoyed it from this standpoint. So I'm definitely not opposed to seeing it again, just as long as the drivers are okay with that. Just once in a season kind of thing. Maybe earlier in the season where it's not such a dramatic time of the year, maybe.
Yeah, well, the idea was putting it smack dab in the middle of the playoffs, so most people, or the regular season, so people kind of knew where they stood and everything. But yeah, we might play around with the placement too.
Alrighty. Well, congrats on that P2, and get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night.
All right, thanks, DG.
Cody Cleaver in the 2, picking up second place, and now we go get that Mikey guy, Mike Edwards, bringing it home third. Man, what the heck happened tonight?
Yeah, that happened.
1 minute you're leader, next minute you're fourth, then you get knocked across the line, you're leading again, then you're fifth, and then you get knocked across the line again, you're leading again. Oh my god.
Yeah. I looked at my 14-second lap, by the way. I went wide and crossed the start and finish of the main track, and for some reason that counted. So, no cheating for some people who want to say that. But no, that was fun, dumb, frustrating. Yeah, that definitely just happened.
Do you feel like Friday Fun Night really ramped you up for this?
To an extent, just not that many trucks.
Ian's is fun straighting.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, that was very fun for the first half, and then you got people just straight up not caring. The same 3 or 4 people, kind of just destroying everybody on purpose. So, not much you can do about that, but led the most laps. Go figure, Lucas out of everybody wins that. So, yeah, that.
You can't stop Lucas no matter what you do. You just can't.
Yeah, apparently not. That's yeah, I don't want to call anybody out. I was going to, but I was like, I'll be the nice guy.
Oh my gosh, Edwards being a nice guy? What is this?
Yeah, I'm sure everybody in here knows who the 3 or 4 people who were just completely lost on that track.
I mean, you could hear them being discussed over the radio quite frequently, so they're already been thrown under the bus.
Yeah, but hey, I was cheating, That's what I do best.
Yeah. I was wondering if they were going to make you wait a lap to fix it.
I mean, I thought about it, but then, I kept getting further and further ahead. I was like, shit, if it worked out, I would have been ahead anyways. But then turned into a pinball. We had people just completely stopped at the crossover for no reason, and some people just full on sending into trucks, not even attempting to move. So that, yeah, I don't know. Carelessness. Maybe it was too long of a race, I guess you could say.
That's what I was starting to think. Maybe a 30-minute race, maybe not a 45. And like at the crossover, I noticed the same. Early on, it seemed like a lot of the people were hesitating and trying to make it through safely, and then the further they got along, like the give a fucks were gone, and people just started sending it and praying for the best, basically. And I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I got to give a shout out to Scott, though. I guess he was one of the very few that I saw who was genuinely trying to check up for everybody.
Yeah, Travis
Everybody
was too. I saw the 63 come to a stop a couple times, just trying to avoid people. So
I don't think I got into Travis. I don't know. I kept racing with him a lot. I was near him a lot. He was respectful too. So, unlike a lot of people.
Man, it was wild. It was very fun to watch and very entertaining to broadcast for sure.
Oh yeah, I bet I'm gonna have to go back and watch it and get frustrated all over again.
Yep, I hope we do it again. Well, just so you know, I didn't say you were cheating. I just said I wonder if they'll hold you and make you give the lap back.
I wasn't talking about you.
Yeah, no, I was just making sure you know.
I was getting called out on the radio.
I was definitely talking a lot of shit about you leading, but it was because you got the lap unearned, basically. It wasn't because you deliberately did anything.
Which doesn't make sense because my lap was slower. But I guess because I got hit from the guy who I got hit by like 20 times, and it just made me go far wide, which I crossed the start and finish of the actual track.
Yep.
Looped back in to where I was before, and I don't know.
Yep. And it decided you did a whole nother lap there. Yeah. That's pretty funny. And it happened twice.
Yeah, so if people protest, I don't know. I'm sure everybody ran a fast lap.
Now see,
sometime.
If you were really skilled, you could roll into that crossover at just enough speed to make sure you're getting T-boned. I'm sure this is what you did, right? You deliberately got hit across the line because you're cheating, right?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
Of course, you caught me.
Definitely what happened.
Yeah, you caught me. And then towards the end, I had a 40-second lap. I got hit far and then had to back up because I was outside of the barrier. So I think that's what screwed me the most. And then people just kept pinballing. So it was just let Jesus take the wheel, I guess you could say.
Well, it looked entertaining. I kind of wish I was out there because I love the figure 8 racing. And congrats on the 3rd place finish. You got the Friends Family sponsor shoutouts for us tonight.
Yeah, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Dockside Rides, Labor 12, EPI, Cave City, let's see, Autism Awareness, Let's see. Is Bata in here?
Who?
Bata?
Beta?
Beta, same thing.
Bataxby?
Hi, you're quiet.
All the things. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Last time I think I talked to you, you came at me with a gun and a cowboy hat in Cave RC after I killed a cop. So, hi. And then shout out, sort of, to Cody for putting this mess on. I guess you gotta give him the props for having the balls to put this on. As crazy it is, but I guess it's better than doing the same tracks over and over and over again.
See, that's my thought. It was a nice change of pace. It was different. I liked it.
Yeah, it was different, so props to him.
Maybe do this once a season, early in the season where it doesn't really affect anything. I think it'd be fun.
I'd say once a year, as bad as that was.
Well, maybe shorten it, like we said, and early in the season, I think.
Yeah, 3 years of SRL, and that's probably the craziest, dumbest, funnest, frustratingest thing that's happened. A little bit more frustrating than getting killed by, what's his name there at Chicagoland?
Better yet, new Friday series, just figure 8 racing only.
I wouldn't have a heart attack from my blood pressure. Let's not do that.
Ben, any question for Mikey? And tell this MFer he needs to get in cave this weekend. He's off the next 3 days.
You need to do it.
Yeah,
Do the
I
thing.
will not kill a cop, I promise.
Unless
you can,
they deserve
I don't
it.
care anymore.
Oh, okay.
There's certain ones that probably deserve it, so.
Well, it was Zach, so I mean.
Especially that do dirty
golden
bitch.
Rule of, the golden rule of RP, make it count.
Make it
have a
reason.
It has to have a reason.
He was the one who gave me the gun, so then I went and killed him with his gun. So.
Wow. He killed him with his own gun.
Yeah.
What an ass.
I know, right?
Need those old-timey wanted posters.
Wyatt says let him back in
nowadays.
since he's not there.
I might come in with a whole new identity, honestly.
I mean, you might as well, because a lot of people will remember the old you.
Come in as like an elderly black man or something. Just
Oh, Jesus.
throw everybody
Like
off.
the only lawyer y'all got.
Oh, my God.
My lawyer license was printed on the back of a cereal box.
It was
boy.
It was that nice? Damn.
Yeah, no, I upgraded from last year where it was on a dirty napkin at the bar.
I thought your last year's one was like a piece of notebook paper and scribbled in crayon.
No, I was just, I went to the bathroom, wiped my ass, and then brought it out to the cops, and they're like, yeah, you're a lawyer.
Careful, Michael, you eat that.
No, yeah. There's a will, there's a way.
All right, Mikey. Did we do the friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts yet? I've lost track.
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay, you want to do it again?
Boy, I don't have the stream up. Fort Worth Screen Printing, Cave RP, Labor 12, Autism Awareness, Cave City, Dockside Reynolds, Cody for putting this madness on. You
Have
guys
we mentioned
for
Cave
watching
City?
This madness.
I don't think we mentioned Cave City yet. How about Cave City?
Are we talking about
Cave
Cave
City,
City?
Did we talk about our giveaway for Cave City? We have a giveaway for Cave City. Mikey, did you know we're doing a Cave City giveaway and that everyone in chat can just type in Cave City and then they'll be entered for a $25 giveaway?
I entered, but I just don't want people to accuse me of cheating, you know?
What if you win?
Oh, if you win, I'm the
If I
first
win,
person
I don't
putting
know.
rigged.
If Jay
I don't
wins, it's finally going to be a reason to make him get in Cave City.
Yeah,
By
because
the
then
way-
you can. I think it's $25 to get it's 2 of 2. So you can just find somebody who's already paid the $50 for a single one-on-one car and see if
Yeah.
they'll let you mooch off of them for the 25.
Yep. Wouldn't that be great?
Well, there you go. And, I guess hashtag free Neo. But, I don't know. I mean, Patsy was. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, okay, never mind. We had Neo in there tonight. We're good. Okay, bye.
Wow. Throwing him under the bus. See, I thought he was talking about Colin, but it was Patsy, apparently. At least he straightened it out. Jay, if you want to get in here and do an interview, you can get in here. I don't care. We're going to do this giveaway for 25 Cave dollars. And while we're at it, Beta's going to tell you why you should join Cave RP. So go ahead, in chat, start spamming the emotes. And Beta, you use this opportunity to tell them why Cave RP is so great and why everyone should join.
Look, y'all should just join Cave RP because it said so. It's that simple, all right?
Easy. Period.
Easy.
Period.
What? Fuck. Just do it.
I'm just going to check some Mountain
Do
Dew
it!
while I listen to Beta. Go off for, take up another couple minutes. I'm just going to
No,
drink.
you're all good. Look, listen, Cave City's got a lot of things going on recently, okay? The spicing up of the PD, just getting out there and they're showing their presence, to even the criminals out there building up their gangs and pushing. And there's a lot of pushing around right now. So people are showing their dicks. They're swinging them around. You gotta get out there, make these stories. This Sunday, actually, and I don't know if
Daddy, chill.
anyone, you'll be able to see anybody who has it. But this Sunday is the award show for actors and actresses in the city, and so basically, there's another chance to win some great rewards. Recognizing people who are great storytellers. I mean, you could be anything from a bum tow truck driver to the mayor at some point, or that could be your same character. I'm not speaking from
I was
experience.
gonna say. All right, Jay. Now's your chance. Ask Beta anything you've ever wondered about KVRP. Perfect.
Back
Hearing
to you.
hearing his voice twice when you pulled me in freaked me out.
It's the voice of God. Oh my gosh.
I'm not giving myself a reward at all. There, the midnight light. I can't even fucking say. I'm so used to saying Wyatt.
Wyatt. Yeah.
Say Wyatt.
The
You know?
Midnight Wyatt.
His name in my head
Yeah.
is Wyatt Margison now. That's his name.
Donnie.
It's not Wyatt
Little
Light.
Donnie.
It's not Zach Margison. It's Wyatt Margison. That's his fucking name now.
Yeah. Listen, okay. Just because you
Wyatt
can't
Marco,
hack
yeah.
it in the RP world and you're nothing but a support character, okay? Don't
Oof.
shit.
Wow.
Oof.
Them some
Ouch.
fine words right there.
Ouch. You're just piling it on his head when he already had to go through that race and finish 9th.
Yeah. Suck it, nerd.
At least you got a top 10 out of it.
True.
Look,
we love
those
Wyatt.
that race in here, even those that race in here, look, the racing scene in Cave right now, the illegal racing scene, street racing scene, is being spicy. I'm talking like, what did we have last time?
We don't
8?
have a racing issue in the city.
Every time
guess
I go
not.
out there and race now, I get chased by stupid cops.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck those cops. It's fun. It's
And
like
then-
Need for Speed, Most Wanted.
And then all the racers get together and tell the cops to fuck off, and it's awesome because we don't normally get along until it's race time.
Yeah, it's
We
like
don't get along until
one
it's time
thing.
to get along against the cops.
Yep. It's awesome.
There's there's just something about burning gas next to each other that just makes us hate the cops.
It's basically
together.
it's basically a racer's code kind of thing. You help out your fellow racers, get them all away from the cops, and then boom, right off we go, back to hating each other. Okay, well, that was fun. Jay, thanks for popping in. Sorry you didn't make the race. We'll see you next week, hopefully.
Hopefully. Let's do
We just shipped him out of here early while he was talking, because that's how I roll. Beta, what are your thoughts
Get
on
him
that
with the
race?
Look, I watched the whole thing because I wasn't able to be here the whole time, and I was on the edge of my seat the entire time.
Is that because
I
your
thought it was
seat's too small for
very
your ass,
entertaining.
or what?
No, I got an extra large seat. Extra.
Good
I've got that
times.
Big Mac booty seat.
Big
I'm
Mac
not
booty
afraid
seat.
to show it.
Big Booty Judy?
Yeah.
Big Booty Nancy over at the Pillbox?
Big booty Nancy is sisters with Big Boob June.
Oh my
and,
god.
Yeah.
All right. Final results from Irwindale in the figure 8. Lucas Heusmer, your leader. I mean, winner. Not really leading anymore because he's already won. Lucas wins. Cleaver and Edwards on the front podium there. The whole page is being weird. Oh my gosh, look at this. Mike Edwards finishes third, Bill Rivard, Blake Giglio, your top 5. Cher, Colin Teague, Ethan Evers, Zach Martian, Sean Purcell, the top 10. Will Spark, Clapper Newell, Martin, Floyd, Montrose, Elston, Catalano, Downey, Deal, and Edgerton, your top 20. And the final 2, Lucky and Asherbrenner. Asherbrenner didn't actually get out on track, but Lucky did, so Lucky will get credit for being in the race, and Will Asherbrenner, unfortunately, not able to get his truck out there tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed that race. I certainly did. That was very entertaining, very different, very fun, I think. I like doing something a little different every once in a while, and hopefully you guys did as well. Have to say thanks to our sponsors. Let's go pay the bills with our sponsor slide once we get this Cave RP giveaway out the way. Thanks to 911fleetservices.com, Cave City Roleplay. They do our Wednesday and Thursday races with the Cup Series and the trucks. Oh my gosh, it's slower than I remember. We have Fort Worth Screen Printing does our Tuesday Xfinity Series. FSM Customs does our Friday IMSA Series. We have Golden Eagle Syrup doing our Friday Super Speedway Series, Light of My Life Candles. They give away a candle every Tuesday race during the Xfinity Series. Then we have M9 Performance does our modifieds on Tuesday night, the late race. Sneed Tombstone Game Farm, our Sunday Street Stock Series. And then Spit and Venom podcast, our ARCA series on Monday, and 1023 Graphics does our Tuesday Dirt Street Stock series. All of those wonderful partners of ours. Go check them all out. All of their links were posted there. Yeah, that's going to do it from Irwindale. Thank you guys so very much. Thanks to all of our sponsors and all of our partners, all of our admins, and all the wonderful people that are part of our community. If you want to join it, head on over to dgsracing.com. Click that big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord, and you can join our wonderful community. Lots of wonderful people wanting to help you be part of it. Come on by. Check it out. dgsracing.com. This has been iRacing.com. Head on over there, pick up this track, these cars, come race with us. And yeah, that'll do it. Thank you so much for watching our broadcast tonight. If you're on the YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on. That helps us so very much. And have a great night. See you guys tomorrow night on Friday. Have a great one. Bye-bye.